the pack envy, it's real strong. The other day, I almost had Raph ship me my Kumo, my pack. I miss that pack so much. It fits so well. And it's so small and so light and just, yeah, it's so much more comfortable than this pack. But again, it's small. And there's a couple guys out here with super tiny packs. So the envy is real. But then I wake up in the morning and I'm so cold. And all I want are more layers. Like, I just want to put more clothes in my pack. I'm thinking about Colorado and I'm going to freeze to death. I know it will warm up here as soon as that sun gets over the mountains. And I think it's probably in the 40s. But yeah, I've been hiking since just after 5. It's about 7 now. My fingers are still frozen. It feels like this puffy and my fleece are doing nothing. I tried doing some of my breathing exercises that warm up your core temperature, but it's kind of difficult when your sinuses are all messed up too. So, just struggling over here. Yeah. God. I don't know why the cold is just hitting me so hard on this trail. Straws, one of my trail family from the PCT. Whenever I talked to her about the CDT, she mentioned just remembering being cold. And I get it. Oh my gosh. The mornings are just brutal. And I know people are out here like dying in the heat, but I can't wait. I don't mind walking in the heat. I know how to manage myself in that. This though, oh my gosh. I got into Silver City and went to the cafe, hung out, had a cold drink, uploaded a couple videos, charged my things. While at the cafe, I met Catherine, who makes the salsa for Tranquil Buzz. And after chatting with her, she brought over a jar of salsa for me. I have some dehydrated refried beans and some rice in my pack. And then I went over to the little natural food mart, bought some snacks. They also had pre-made burritos, so I brought a couple of those so I can eat all this salsa tonight and tomorrow morning, which is very exciting. Thank you, Kat. There are 2 routes into Silver City, and so when I was southbound, I took the official CDT route, which some of it was on beautiful trail, and then the rest of it was a dirt road walk and a paved road walk. And now I'm taking the alternate, the Walnut Creek route, which shaves off a few miles. So it doesn't save too much time, but I figured it's a different route. I'll walk it. There's a place for water up here too, so gonna go do that and then continue on, probably repack my bag. As you can see, I have my tent strapped to the top, and that's just because when I bought groceries, I just threw everything in on top, and yeah, it's definitely not weighted correctly, but I'll deal with that when I get to this little park to refill my water. Whew. Today has been only road walking for the most part. There was like a 1.5 mile trail section through the park, but then back to dirt road. It's been, gosh, 20 miles of, about 20 miles of pavement walking. And my feet in these sandals are hurting. Oh my gosh, definitely slowing down here. I'm almost at 30 miles and it's 7 o'clock. Probably start looking for a place to camp in this next hour. So get a couple more miles in, depending on how slow I'm going over these rocks. And then I'll have about 35 miles to Doc Campbell's. Not sure if I'll go in tomorrow or camp somewhere and then hike in on Thursday. My shoes should arrive on Thursday. Yeah, and if my package doesn't arrive, I will probably just stay at the Hot Springs campground and take a dip, which sounds lovely. But yeah, oh my gosh, my feet today. Whew. That, and it was a long push on the highway. I didn't really stop for a break, so that probably negatively impacted me. Still trying to, I should be taking it easier in these sandals. Plus side, my blister has scabbed, so I'm not as concerned about it for jumping into the Gila, which I will be doing tomorrow.